Okay, so Patrick, I want to follow up on something that Peter Tixon and I just spoke about. We were talking, of course, Tina Peters, the evidence she found, what Stephanie Lambert just found in Tina Peters' case related to the trusted build, and he talked about the fact that if we don't fix it before 2026, we are still at risk of losing our country forever, right? We got one lifeline in 2024, and he noted that it was because of a certain group of people and that they interfered to stop it. And he mentioned Serbia. So I don't know if you want to go further on that. I'll leave that up to you. But it was very important what Peter said.
Yes, I happened to catch the last few minutes of that before I got on because I was logged on there early. Peter, I was surprised, but given that the president's lawyer went that far, I can confirm that that's the case, that the Serbian office, which really has been around for 20 years, no matter what name brand the computer is there in your nation running elections, underneath it's Serbia is connecting. That office got shut down for 5 days. I understand it got smoked. But in some kind of strange, somebody did take some action and neutralize that, which is the only reason we had a fair election. We were going to have another one of those Fs, those F fraud that you see where the guy's behind and then suddenly, 140,000 straight votes. We would have had one of those, and that's what Kamala was counting on. In fact, that's why they were doing cheating around the country, low-level cheating like they always do, but they know they had a lot of eyes on them. They were counting on, at the end of the day, this jam through from Serbia. And that kind of evaporated on them on the day of the election, their own computers. Oh, I'll drop something big on you. General Flynn said, I can tell you things. If I've told them to the government, I can tell them, give them 3 days, I can tell them to you, Emerald. So here's something no one knows outside the government yet. This is big. So that Serbian office, Belgrade, Serbia, it has there's the office, and then like most modern companies, it has a data center. There's a data center where it's heavy computers are done. That data center was built by a noted Serbian entrepreneur whose name escapes me. It has more consonants than vowels. But a Serbian entrepreneur of note who's also the Huawei representative for much of Europe, Huawei being the Chinese system, and who was his partner in starting that data center in Belgrade, Serbia, where the systems are that hack the world's computers are hosted out of. Who was his partner? 3 guesses, Emerald. 3 guesses. Who if you're really cynical at this point, who would his partner have been?
I don't know.
John Brennan. The jokes write themselves. I know people think you make that, I know why people think that surely he can't be right? He's just telling a fast one. This is hyperbole. Because like you said, it's too much like a Hollywood movie script with the same characters, right? The same cast of characters across the series to believe that this is real life. John Brennan was in business with the guy who set up the Serbian servers. Yeah, who set up the data center that houses the
Huawei servers.
The Dominion's real headquarters are in Belgrade, Serbia. Everything else is up front. And in Belgrade, Serbia, their headquarters, there's in an office building, but then companies have their servers are over in like another company manages a data center that they put their servers in. I'm sure that Lindell does that, TV does that as well. You probably have the company that provided the service of providing a data center to the Belgrade offices of Dominion, that data center was built by a noted Serbian entrepreneur who represents China, Huawei in Europe, and John Brennan. They're partners in it.
That's amazing. Is John Brennan stateside, or I've heard he's staying out of the country but making it look like he's in the States?
I heard he was doing that, but then I heard he came back recently. He's actually back in.
He's actually back in. Interesting. Surprising, given what's being revealed by Tulsi Gabbard.
Say again?
It's surprising he decided to come back stateside given what's being revealed by Tulsi Gabbard.
Well, unless he's going to go to China, there's no place to run. I mean, Trump would say to anybody, even China, surrender them or here's 100% tariffs. You don't get to access our market. This is an enemy of our state. I mean, so there's nowhere he can run. China,
okay, Patrick, you have dropped
themselves from him too.
You have dropped a lot of information. You just revealed a lot about Serbia. John Brennan's alleged involvement in it, right? That's the first I'm hearing of that, but that's very interesting. And then you and Peter Tickton both just revealed a lot of information that people have been waiting for. So we're going to let them digest that over the next week, right? Over the Labor Day holiday. Now you've got a little more. So if you see something happen, you're going to have a little more understanding, and we'll give some more next week, right, Patrick?
Let the record show that I just kind of colored in that where the president's lawyer, Peter Tickton, drew the lines. I just colored in a little bit.
Let the record show. The record will reveal. Thank you so much, Mr. Patrick Byrne. Always fascinating, and the conversation shall continue next week. Thank you. Have a good Labor Day weekend.
Bye-bye.